and Kayik. They can drive forward through the midfield as well, help control some of the fluctuation. And Hector Herrera, you can't say enough about that man in the midfield. Just more talent for Ben Olsen to throw into the midfield for Houston Dynamo.
Ezequiel Ponce, the designated players of Houston, are ready to go. This is the uniform lineup it should always be for this Texas derby. The blue and red hoops, La Naranja. A couple of seasons ago, they had the 2 red cards against LAFC. The red card came late last week against Portland. But this is a bit of a different dynamic with Herrera returning to the midfield and McGlynn who can spray it around. Upfield, Farrington's going to control it beautifully! Hot dog Farrington delivers the opener. Dallas with the 1-0 lead.
Logan Farrington absolutely capitalizing on his moment here. Reading that, how about that touch? Are you kidding me with that skill? The defender just in front, he brings it down like it's on a string on the other side of Irigaray. On the other side of Carlos, Antonio Carlos right there trying to, he just twists and turns. Farrington cool, calm, composed.
Valiente, defending set pieces has been an issue for Houston. In the early season, Irigaray had curled open. And Ramiro. Valiente. He's one of the heartbeats of the team, Ramiro, in that midfield with Christian Kappas.
It's great pressure there defensively by Sviatchenko, having to come all the way out to really track that runner. Kayik.
It was a center back conveyor belt for Houston for much of last season after Mikhail was sold. Most of Houston's best players were sold, but the center backs had injuries to deal with. Pouring forward here, Farrington! Part 2! Logan's on quite a run! Dallas up a pair!
Himself unmarked. Look at the flat line from Houston Dynamo. Watch them not drop correctly and track the runner. Great run on the outside, and they just split between the center back and the outside back. Hector Herrera, Jack McGlynn, Sviatchenko, 3 orange jerseys all around the penalty spot, but nobody close enough to Farrington.
Gamungo, nice little 1-2 with Kayik. If you're Houston and Ben Olsen, what's the primary concern, or at least the direction to switch the fulcrum of this game right now?
He doesn't want them to go quickly and chaotic. He feels that when they get chaotic, it's not their game. He wants to slow the game down and possess it because he feels that they have the quality and the players to do it. But at the same time,
Guilherme took it away from Colodi! Dynamite for the Dynamo since his arrival.
So high on. And his reading of the game, his understanding how to play with his feet, that one just trickles through all the way to the goalkeeper. He's too casual there. Too casual with the pass, too casual with the directions. He's out of position. And Guilherme, excellent finish there. Just reads it all the way, intercepts it, and drives forward. 2 quick little touches, gets it out in front. And what a clever finish. Houston right back in this thing.
Packed into the corner here like sardines. 11,000 capacity in the second year of the 4-year renovation at Toyota Stadium. Guilherme with the header down from Sviatchenko. A Danish dart, and this game is level.
An excellent delivery by Guilherme. Watch that. Nobody marking Sviatchenko, one of the strongest players in the air. The center back comes to join in on the set piece. And he heads it down on the ground and bounces in. Everybody on Dallas looking around trying to figure out why is he not marked. Nobody steps to the ball. Colodi gets beat. And
if you're Eric Quill, you're wondering what just happened over the last 3 minutes. It started with that turnover and the momentum just swung from there. Guilherme. His 2-goal game on opening night. What a seeing eye ball for Inali! Electrifying stuff from Houston, and Guilherme pulls the string to put Houston in front.
He is feeling himself out of midfield. Look at that ball. That is a stretch pass if I've seen one. It could not be more timed, more perfectly. And Collodi is still off it on his line, slow to come out as the ball is played through. So good. Nice long touch right around the keeper, and Ollie reads it all the way on that touch.
That's a welcome sign for Dynamo fans with Anali on the end of that. His pace.
And for Houston in that left side, that could allow Anali to push up a little bit higher right from the get-go if they change formation.
Norris! Oh, good cross in. Curves one in. Carlos out. Capis! What a save by Bond! Respective nations' World Cup rosters. It's the first time Dallas has worn the primary kit in this matchup at home since 2022. We step in. Drums bellow out. Musa. Has to work around Carlos. Johansson. More Musa. Stays down for now. Peter Musa! They put it into the middle, and now the delayed reaction with the flag coming up.
Dallas trying to be on the front foot once again. Peter Musa getting on the ball, trying to turn their corner there with pace and find his teammate inside the box. He takes a good clean first touch, just asking the question of the goalkeeper, Bond. But in the end, the flag goes up.
Rosendo Mendoza to the monitor. Ismir Pekmic, you bring up the interesting point on the ball, maybe flirting with the touchline. Johansson playing Musa forward. There are two Dynamo defenders, and that is a pretty clear shot from that angle that Musa is onside.
He looks like he held that run perfectly. He's put himself in a position where he's even with the back line, and Houston Dynamo doesn't do a good enough job of stepping to put him in an offside position there as Peter Musa is trying to turn that corner.
It shouldn't take long. It should be an own goal and a tie game.
After review, Dallas number 9 is in an onside position. Final decision is goal.
Just out of the range of McGlynn with that left peg. Farrington bursting up the seam. That's the second yellows for Sviatchenko, and he's off.
He knew it too. And Houston Dynamo and Ben Olsen find themselves down a man once again. Logan Farrington.
Did Bernard Kamungo. Musa. He's hanging deep, and Musa rolls it along. Not much on it. Also wanted to peel off of Resch. Ramiro. Musa. Slippery right there. Musa spent a lot of time in this spot.
Just trying to find a pocket of space where he can receive the ball with Houston packed in defensively just on the edge of their 18. Moose is trying to find the movement, trying to find the pocket of space, but incredibly congested in there. We've seen the services come from wide areas. So far, Houston doing well.
Valiente Musa! Just might be jumping through that hoop shirt into a checkerboard kit.
They're forced into their own defensive third of the field. And Musa, watch the movement here. He just kind of backpedals and then he runs forward at a sprint, lunges for it. Gets on the wrong side of the defender. Great service by Valiente. Rolls it on the bottom of his foot, takes a look at where Musa is, and he curls it away from the keeper. Bond doesn't come off his line. Well done by Musa to stay with it, to stay patient with his movement and finish his chance.
Patrickson. Good passing here. Patrickson flares it wide of the near post. There was a Dynamo piece. Guilherme to the outside. Swerves it in. Skies it over. Texas Derby thriller.